Import your dream car, classic and vintage guide.
Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be exploring an interesting question that many automotive enthusiasts have. Can I import a vintage or classic car into the United States? Owning a vintage or classic car is a dream for many people, and importing one from another country can be quite an adventure.
However, there are certain rules and regulations that need to be followed in order to bring these vehicles into the United States.
So without further ado, let's dive into the details. Understand the age and origin requirements. When it comes to importing vintage or classic cars into the United States, there are some specific age and origin requirements that you should be aware of.
The vehicle must be at least 25 years old to be considered a classic, and at least 30 years old to be considered a vintage car. Additionally, the car must have been manufactured primarily for personal use and not for commercial purposes.
Check for compliance with Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards, FMVSS. Importing a vintage or classic car also requires compliance with the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards, FMVSS.
These standards ensure that the vehicle meets certain safety and emissions requirements. It is important to check if your vehicle conforms to these standards, as modifications may be necessary in order to meet the FMVSS. Obtain necessary documentation and clearances. To import a vintage or classic car into the United States, you will need to gather and submit several documents and clearances.
These may include
original vehicle title and registration from the country of origin, bill of sale or purchase agreement, proof of compliance with FMVSS, such as a letter from the vehicle manufacturer or a registered importer, RE, Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, clearance for emissions compliance, Customs and Border Protection, CBP, entry form and clearance.
Ensure that you have all the required paperwork in order before starting the import process. Calculate and pay import duties and taxes. Importing a vintage or classic car into the United States also involves paying import duties and taxes.
The amount you need to pay will depend on factors such as the vehicle's value, country of origin, and any applicable trade agreements. It is important to calculate these costs accurately to avoid any surprises. Engage the services of a customs broker. Given the intricacies of the import process, it is highly recommended to engage the services of a licensed customs broker. A customs broker is a professional who specializes in navigating the complex customs regulations and can help ensure that your vintage or classic car import goes smoothly. They can assist with documentation, compliance, and liaising with the authorities on your behalf. And there you have it. Importing a vintage or classic car into the United States can be a thrilling experience, but it's important to navigate the process correctly. Remember to understand and meet the age and origin requirements, comply with FMVSS, gather all necessary documentation, calculate and pay import duties and taxes, and engage the services of a licensed customs broker. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to importing your dream vintage or classic car.
We hope you found this video informative.
If you have any more questions or topics you'd like us to cover, please let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more informative content on customs brokerage, customs bonds, importer security filing, ISF, and international trade. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Disclaimer below.